today on R's Kitchen. We've got a big night planned here, and we're going to be taking on an exciting new topic. And we're also going to spend some time off doing a location shoot and doing a bit of shopping today, all right? So it's a cool spring day, so let's head inside and talk about what we're going to take on today. It's a little chilly outside, but you can tell it's toasty warm inside. Again, welcome to R's Kitchen. Now, I want to start today's action-packed and exciting show with a bit of an apology. It's been quite a bit of time since my last video, so let's talk about that quickly. So I recently was given a promotion to our Kearney location. So I've been doing double duty between Yankton and Kearney, but something fun that I've learned that can really help me during that corporate go-go lifestyle is meal prepping. So that's the fun topic we're going to take on today, meal prepping. But you can't have a good meal prep without a plan. And a plan for meal prepping is going to start at the supermarket. So let's take a little jaunt together, let's do something fun, and let's head out to the supermarket and see what we can find. A great meal starts with great ingredients. That's why we went on location here. I'm really excited. We came to our neighborhood supermarket, Hy-Vee. We're gonna grab some of those fresh, delicious ingredients that we're gonna need to take on our meal of chicken fried rice. That's right, chicken fried rice, or my variation of chicken fried rice. But let's head on in there. I'm excited. I know we can find exactly what we need. Come on. Now with the peppers, you can pick any kind of pepper you want. For me, I'm gonna go with something that has some color to it. Maybe an orange, maybe a red. But for this one, I'm gonna go one of both. But again, you can't go wrong. Get what's fresh, get what looks vibrant, and really to give it a little bit extra kick, I'm also gonna grab a green chili. Kick it up a notch. Next up, green onion. Flavor, crispness, green onion. Let's see what else we can find. So you're gonna have a lot of choices of chicken. You have the ones that are in the cold case, over in the butchers. You also have the pre-packaged stuff. What I'm gonna focus on is this a non-antibiotic, no flavor added, no chicken broth injection, something that's fresh, natural, pre-packaged. For this, we're gonna go with chicken thigh, moist. It's gonna cook up nice, brown up. So we're gonna go with a chicken thigh, not breast, something that's got some fat to it, and that can really hold up to what we're trying to do. Next is mixed vegetables. Again, you could do fresh. It's completely up to you. I'm doing this as a bit of a shortcut method, but you can absolutely do raw vegetables. You want to cook them up a little bit beforehand and then add them in, but we'll talk about that later. But for now, I'm gonna go mixed vegetable. One of the last things we're going for is the rice. Now I'm gonna go jasmine, but again, this is my own recipe. I'm doing things my own way. Jasmine, white, brown, long grain, short grain. Doesn't matter for this. Get what you like, it'll work out great. We just took on the supermarket. We're gonna get loaded up we're gonna head back to the kitchen and get this chicken stir-fried started. I'm excited. I think we got some great ingredients. It's gonna turn out great. Let's go. All right, we just got back from the store, but before we get started on this my version of chicken fried rice, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna get organized, I'm gonna get the utensils and the bowls and the mechanisms and the machines we want to make this out, the skillets, get everything prepped so we can really tackle this recipe. Okay, now we're organized, we have things laid out, we've got our ingredients, we have our pots, our pans, our rice cooker, sheet pan, cutting board, etc. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start the rice, because the rice will take the longest. Now traditionally, fried rice would be made from leftover rice, but I've got a bit of a trick with that to get past that. But again, you can use leftover rice, fresh rice, whatever you like. But the important thing is that we want to rinse that rice first. So we're going to do that and then move along from there. All right, we have our rice cooking away, timer counting down here. We're gonna move on to our chicken here. So we're gonna separate our chicken, chop it up, season it, salt and pepper. You can season it any way that you like. Whatever your family enjoys, season it up, it's gonna be great. One little tidbit though, when it comes to working with meats, proteins in with vegetables, the way I do it with the cooking board, the little edge there, that's going to be for your meats and your proteins. On the other side, no edge is going to be for your vegetables and your fruits, so no cross contamination. So what you saw there is I got my chicken ready. So the way I do it is I do a little sesame seed oil, I do a little soy sauce. I go with the Kikkoman, some garlic, salt, pepper, paprika, a splash of OJ, swirl that up, mix that together, mix our chicken up with that, let it marinate while we do the other thing. So I got my cutting board washed up, it's good to go even before I went to the vegetables, and I did flip it over, but we'll be real safe. So my next thing that I love to do is a chopping montage. So we're gonna prep up our vegetables. We're gonna get our knife nice and sharp before we do that. Then we're gonna chop some vegetables. Rice is done now, just finished cooking. So we're gonna get this opened up and spread out on our baking sheet. Remember I told you I had a trick earlier? So it's not gonna take the place of day-old rice, but we're gonna dump it here, spread it all out, let it dry out, get a little bit of a crust on the outside, and then we're gonna continue working with it. So let me get this pulled out of here as well as I can. It's hot. Take it out of there. Flip that over. Then we get an extra towel to use here. Oh, there we go. Spread around that nice jasmine rice. Spread around there. Look at that. We want to stop that from cooking anymore and get that cooling down right away. We want this skillet nice and hot before we dump our chicken in it. So I got my temp right. We're gonna let it warm up. Now we've got our chicken almost done. We're gonna go into cooking the vegetables. Now I could cook the vegetables, or with the mixed vegetables, with the onions and the peppers, but they cook a little bit differently, and I want to make sure that each of them gets seasoned and cooked to perfection. So let me throw in the steamed vegetables. I want to easy. I hear a nice sound there. Give those a toss. Get those down. One more toss here of the chicken. You can tell I got perfect color there. Let that cook for another second. I'm going to get those in their own bowl and get this skillet ready for the peppers and onions. All right, we have the flavors coming there. I wiped this skillet out because it still had stuff, of course, from cooking my vegetables and my chicken. It had all those great flavors in there. Little bit of sesame oil. I'm going to grab my rice. Now my rice, I've had cooling for the last 20-25 minutes. I went through and I tried to separate it, make it real nice. That's going to go right in my skillet. You hear that sound? I'm going to try and get a little crust on this rice here. Okay, so off camera, I prepared 2 eggs. I whipped them up, and we're gonna go ahead. We got crispy bits on this rice, so we made ourselves a well. We're gonna dump the eggs in. We're gonna scramble them quick, and then incorporate them into the rest of the rice. Let them cook up. All right, we got our rice and our eggs combined together there. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take that mixture that we had cooked up before. Look at that. Look at that. That's gonna go right in the rice. Look at the color. Okay, and there we go. We have everything incorporated. You can see there are vegetables, peppers, onions, chicken, garlic, the rice. Everything is going on there. So that's all good to go. Again, you could finish it with some more soy, some fish sauce, something. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of green onion on mine. Just bring out a little jazz of color there at the end. Again, look at that. Bam. So, of course, we start off with this thinking about meal prep, right? So a meal like this, you make it on a Saturday, a Sunday, you go ahead, you'll use a container like this, you'll pack up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, come back next weekend, you can do it all again, but this way you have a nice pre-packaged, healthy, nutritious, flavorful meals for throughout the week. Now, of course, things always change. So this meal tonight, I would pack it up for you, but this night we're actually going to use this for dinner. We have some friends over, so this one's not going to make it with me for meal prep this week, but it's going to be a great meal. I'm glad all of you could join me here today in R's Kitchen. It's been a great time. We got to go shopping, we got to do some cooking, and we tackled this great chicken fried rice, right? So I hope I can see everybody next time. See you again.